I have another question. I'm
Sure.
looking at your website and I see what you license. When it comes to content and media, well, I'm a coach, I'm an educator. I've produced a lot of different content in my programs. And, I go out and I look and make sure that no one has that name. Like I've got a book, for example, I'm getting ready to publish next month or this month.
That's awesome. Okay.
And so no one I could tell has that book title or has, my model. And so when I have that book, that's going to be um through the Library of Congress going to have its own ISDN code or number. And so within that content, will that need to be licensed? I mean, I
My
wouldn't think
understanding is
so.
actually, and I actually have a call out to a person because I had the same question last week and I didn't know the answer. And I'll find that out for you. So I'll pass along once I hear it. My understanding, though, is with that kind of that classification of a book, I believe that is in essence almost a trademark for that name, is my understanding.
Okay.
Um, I don't know that again for a fact, but that was kind of my understanding. I'm trying to get an answer. So I'll see if I can get an answer on that for
And,
you.
and then and then recently I just had my nonprofit application filed yesterday with the state of Florida. And so the name of that foundation, there's no one else out there that's using that. And so I did do what you said. I did my research, made sure the naming, I can't remember all the websites I went to, but I went to Florida licensing and checked. But since since I have a nonprofit now, I don't need to get that license, I guess, because I'll have a certificate of status with the state of Florida that will show that that nonprofit belongs to me. So that wouldn't fall in your preview because you wouldn't need to
Well,
license that.
again, I think again we want to verify this, but the answer, at least from my understanding, is if you wanted to go national with that,
Mhm.
then you don't truly have a national trademark. You don't really have a trademark per se, but meaning in Florida, you're probably covered. So if anyone tried to dick with it, you'd be like, hey, here it is, we can cover it. But if it's national, I do not believe that that's applicable. That's where the whole trademark comes in, is it's basically covering your use of that name or whatever it is, entity, intellectual property across the United States. And again, I'm trying to get all these specifics because you're asking great questions, but that's the parts that I've come across as my understanding. So
I think you're correct on that. I had a friend that in Phoenix had a bar and grill called the Red Onion. And outside of Arizona, there was another chain of restaurants called the Red Onion, and they had to buy his business from him so that
wow.
they could
So
go into Arizona, not and change the name. And I think that other people have probably other examples that are similar. Um,
right.
the tough thing is, knowing where you can go and what you can do with it.
Exactly. And I always say I would always say contract a trademark attorney. They'll answer that question right without even charging you. So that's at least good so to verify.